Hey y'all, Sir Lihu here, and we are back again with Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. So, last episode we kicked off our finale as Kokichi decided to reveal himself as the mastermind. Big shocker there. He also revealed to us that apparently we were part of something called the Grover Project, in which a bunch of Ultimates got launched into space to start a new world as the other world was being torn asunder by meteorites, and apparently that was Makoto's brilliant plan. Ace job, Makoto. But yeah, Makoto had the brilliant idea of let's launch a bunch of Ultimates into space and they could restart civilization, blah blah blah. And new Ultimate Despair Kokichi just decided, haha, that's cute. I'm gonna hijack this trip and take it back to Earth and wake everybody up a couple 100,000 years after all society has died off and let them see true despair, and now they can do whatever they want. But that of course got boring, so he gave us a flashback light to reveal us the whole past and all that, and with the memories of our past and our emotions and all that were connected with it, I suppose, we regained our sense of purpose and all that, and it's just reinvigorated everybody. We're all very proud and ready to go. Yeah, also Kokichi took Kaido, because Kaido was the only one, trying to fight back, really, I suppose. We stopped Maki from fighting back. Everybody walled in despair for a bit, that kind of stuff. Not too much happened. We also spent some free time with Himiko before things started up. But I think that should be about the gist of it. Those were the main points anyway. Alright, so now we are off to attempt a rescue of Kaido, if I recall correctly. Ain't that right, Keebs? I will not let Kokichi's despair win in the end. As students of Hope's Peak Academy, we must unite and fight back against despair. Indeed, we must.
How did I forget I was a student of Hope's Peak Academy?
I suspect that Kokichi was very deliberate about erasing our memories. Because we've gained newfound power, now that we remember Hope's Peak Academy.
You're right.
Kokichi was afraid of us awakening the power of hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then why did he give us your flashback light?
Let's do it, Shushu. Let's rescue Kaito and stop Kokichi.
Indeed, we must. And I'm sure Maki's going to be the one
Okay.
strong leading us to victory there. If we don't stop Kokichi, a remnant of despair, then this despair will never end. But something like that would be a cinch for my magic. It's overflowing with hope. After you've undone the alarm system and electric barrier, then leave it to me. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to get that little grenade thing that Kokichi was showing off so fancy like. There's 3 of them, so we have 3 shots. How do you plan to get past the alarm system and barrier?
Okay.
With the electro hammer. I have a better idea.
Well,
If you hit the control panel with it, it should disable the electric barrier. We did the same thing to the electronic lock on the exit to the outside world. Yeah, but it won't work the same way on the alarm system, will it? Considering it has motion sensors that you'll get triggered if you step within any range of it. Although I suppose we could like duct tape down the electric button and throw it at the machine. That might work. The alarm will go off before we can even get close enough to use the electro hammer.
that's true.
Then we'll use this. How did you get that? Is that... It's not exactly a bomb, though. Even though it's called an electro bomb, it jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities, too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them, so I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers.
But, well, why do you have that, Maki? There were only 3 and I thought Kokichi had them.
I stole it from his pocket, duh. Oh, and she choked him out during that time. Can't trust him to hold all the cards, can we? As expected, your kleptomania and terrifying glare are both first class. Indeed they are.
The terrifying glare part was a joke. So can you stop glaring at me so terrifyingly?
Thank you very much.
Nice work, Maki. We can use the electro bomb to get inside the hangar.
No.
Not only that, it will disable all communication.
Okay.
That should include remote control, the remote control that Kokichi uses for the exosols. Alright then.
100%.
If we use the electro bomb in front of the shutter, it should affect the entire hangar.
Then Kokichi will be as good as butt naked. All he'll be able to do is hold his crotch and run.
That's not how it works, Himiko, but close enough in theory. But he might still be able to control an exosol from inside.
Butt naked?
No, I'm pretty sure he'll be clothed.
Then we should bring the electro hammers as a precaution against the exosols.
Dang. I just left mine sitting around without charging it.
Sorry, but I did too. It takes 24 hours to charge an electro hammer, so we'll have to wait until tomorrow morning, unless Maki pulled another Hail Mary, perhaps?
Huh?
We're going to wait until tomorrow morning? What about the hangar?
We don't really have a choice, do we? Without the electro hammers, it's impossible.
Remember.
Maki, I know that you don't want to wait a single minute more than necessary, but we shouldn't try this until tomorrow when everyone is ready.
That's true.
Fine, that's what we'll do then. This time, we'll definitely kill him. Kill? No,
Wait.
Maki, you can't. Even if he's a remnant of despair, that doesn't... But if we kill him, then everything will end. We have no other choice. For that reason, I will kill him.
No.
But you can't.
You're right.
I understand how you feel, Maki, but we'd feel bad after we killed him.
Don't.
It would be no different than the killing game that has caused us so much suffering.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing the remnants of despair or Kira would do.
Hey, now that's the one I got. But Kaido said the killing is wrong, remember?
I knew it.
So we can't. Yeah, gotta listen to Kaido.
Okay.
Fine. If everyone thinks that way, then I'll listen to you guys.
Well,
But if it seems like anything dangerous is going to happen, then I'll definitely kill him.
wow, Maki's actually reliable?
No. No, she's dangerous. There's nothing more dangerous than a heated Maki roll. If a Maki roll gets too heated, you could burn your tongue. Did you see those eyes? They were like a predator looking at its prey.
Well.
You may have deserved that one, Himiko. But it's true that this is quite unexpected. I didn't think we'd be able to stand together as one again. And it's thanks to Maki. While we were sedentary? God dang it. Stop throwing words at me. I hate reading out loud. Feeling sorry for ourselves, she was planning. I suppose it might also be thanks to Kaido, because Kaido was worried about her. She promised to work hard to do her best. Of course, if I pointed that out, she'd ask me if I wanted to die
wait a
again.
minute.
What are you looking at? Sorry, but your voice clip thing just said got a minute, so I thought you might look and talk to me, maybe?
Hey,
Let's do our best, then the three of us can train together again.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Unless Kaido, vomits blood some more. We kinda need to fix that one first. We finalized our plan to get into the exosol hangar tomorrow morning. Until then, we would wait for the electro hammers to recharge and finish preparations. We split up, focused and determined. I love that we just have it plugged in. First, we need to charge the electro hammer. But I shouldn't just stand around waiting. I need to make up for lost time. There has to be something I can do. Nice job, Mr. Ultimate Detective. That was a wise call, Shoo. But your talent is useless now. The mystery of the killing game, the secret of the outside world, the mastermind's identity. They're all solved. We don't need a detective anymore. This is the true ending. No, that's not true. There has to be something I can do.
All right.
Right, I should scout the area. It'd be a good idea to check out the scene before we execute the plan. I'm worried about Kaido. He's hurt and he's sick. I'm sure he doesn't want me to worry about him, but I have to. Alright, okay. I'll go. Can I look at my electro hammer? I can't even look at my electro hammer. I don't think I've gotten any. I've gotten one hidden Monokuma, I think, this chapter, right? That's what the...
Shuichi!
Oh, Shushu. We must rescue Kaido, no matter what. Actually, no, I don't think I've got any, because this should be finale, so we should be on the top shelf now. Alright. So, we must rescue Kaido, no matter what, if we're to defeat despair and find a new hope for ourselves. I'm certain we'll need him by our side.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. It was thanks to Kaido that we're all working together again, after all. Let's save Kaido and stop Kokichi together. This is the beginning of our new hope. Indeed it must be, my friend. Indeed it must be. Alright, let's see where the laser is. Okay, so they're all... Okay, everybody's outside. Where's Maki rolled out? Oh, wrong button. Maki! Off doing something. Well, let's see what the other girls are up to then. And then we will go forth and see what there is to be seen at the hidden places. Yeah, I figured. Had to be outside of Tenko's place.
Yeah, I've got so much motivation now. I can't wait till the electro hammer recharges.
Well,
Calm down, Himiko. If you expend all your energy now, you won't have any when you really need it.
I see. That's true too. But who would have imagined that we're the last hope of humanity and this was a spaceship?
I don't want
That's not right. Are they really gonna throw away the whole magic theme just like that? Was there a magic theme in the first place? I would love to see this game through Himiko's eyes. Just like one little chapter. I mean, we got with Kaede, right? Can't we get somebody else? Samugi!
Could it be?
Did you come out of your room because you couldn't calm down?
okay.
Yeah.
I was the same. I couldn't stay still. This morning I barely had the willpower to get out of bed. It's all thanks to Maki.
Yeah.
I can hardly believe it. Maki, who was so tsundere in the beginning, is now the one pulling us all along.
Isn't that how that works, though?
But it's probably because of Kaito's influence.
Huh? Why do you think that?
Huh? Why? You can tell just by looking. Maki's interested in Kaito. Otherwise, she wouldn't be watching the hangar the whole time like she is.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Huh? Are you shocked? Were you guys in some reverse love triangle situation?
No, it's not like that at all. I mean, I was promised to you! And we all saw how that worked out.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't...
And Katie. Sorry, Katie, for that.
Wow, I didn't mean to shock you like that. I just meant to mock you about Maki. I wonder, when we were at Hope Speak Academy, did we have fun and tease each other like this?
Okay.
Well, we were in different classes, but I'm sure we had friends like that.
But even if we can't go back to that time, there's still hope left in the world. I'm going to keep living with confidence till the end. That's my vow as one of the last students of Hope Speak Academy.
Alright. I mean, that's kind of all the vow, though, so, you know, fairness. That's Muse Lab. We're going here. And my drink is just clinking and clanking. Too much ice. Makes it very loud. Alright. Oh, if I keep going, I should reach the hangar. I thought I hit something there for a minute. If Kokichi's in the hangar, there's a good chance the Exocels are patrolling nearby. I should be careful. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to do... That's why it's all loops and crap. Oh, shoot. Oh. This is worse than any horror game. It's so loud! Okay. I have a visual. Oh shit. Huh? Monokuma? This is the first time I've seen him in a while. Are the Exosols protecting him? But why now? And why all four of them? Or are they holding him captive? Kokichi is controlling them, right? So why would he do that? Wait, if the Exosols are here, they aren't guarding the hangar. This is my chance! I should hurry, but carefully. I don't want to draw attention. Okay, good enough. But why would they... Because it's like they're not leaving any gaps. The alarm is enabled, so I can't go any closer to it. The electric barrier is up too. I can't get close to the shutter. And I only saw 4 Exosols. I don't know where the other one is. Perhaps inside the hangar? Keeping Kaito? Hopefully I can find a good spot to survey the scene. If I remember correctly, there's a bathroom with a small window there. Oh yes. Bathroom window. There's a window. The bathroom window? Kinda icy inside from there? I peeked into the small window and saw a silhouette on the other side. Ugh. Kaito? Kaito!
What are you doing here?
I'm here for you!
Kaito!
Don't shout, stupid. Kokichi
He's
will
in there
hear
with
us.
you.
Is he close by?
No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door. It'll be bad news if he sees you here. He's got the Exosols with him.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, so what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Saving you, of course.
What? By yourself?
Not yet.
No, I'm just scouting the place. Tomorrow morning, we're all coming to rescue you.
All of you?
It was Maki's idea. Honestly, I had given up. We had all given up, but not Maki. She did everything she could to get you back.
She love you,
It's
bro.
because she believes in you, Kaito. She knows that you would never give up, no matter how bad things got.
Yeah, of course. I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
He gave up, didn't he?
Even if the world has ended and humanity has gone extinct, I can't
Not
give
when
up.
your friends believe in you, so.
It'd be a crappy story if the hero gave up so easily.
Oh, do you want a flashback light? I mean, you haven't seen it yet,
That's
right?
right,
I should have brought that for him.
Don't you worry. I'll do something about all this.
Nah, he actually seems to be doing great by himself.
That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
There's something I want to ask him. I don't care if he's overconfident or acting. I just want to hear him say, "Don't worry, it will be okay."
It's just, I'm happy you guys want to save me, but stay safe, okay? Getting close to an Exosol is dangerous, even if you've got an electro hammer.
Got it. By the way, are you feeling okay? Apart from the injury, obviously.
Who, me? Yeah, of course. It's nothing. Anyway, Kokichi should be back soon, so we better end our chat.
He's such a good guy, damn it.
Okay, sure. And hey, Kaito, about what happened with Gonta.
Shuichi, I leave the rest to
Aw,
you.
he forgives us.
While I'm gone, you gotta support everyone, especially Maki Roll. She can be reckless sometimes.
Yeah,
You're an impressive detective, through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it. And don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
Rely on your friends. That's it. That's what I've been neglecting.
I believe in you. So I'm leaving the rest to you for now. You got it, Shuichi?
Ah. Kaito, thank you. Thank you for being my friend.
yes, I understand.
All right, now get going before Kokichi comes back.
You're right. See you tomorrow, Kaito.
After leaving Kaito with a smile, I returned to my room. To have more time for friendship? There's no point in wandering around. I should stay in my room and relax. I tried to get myself into the right mindset for the final battle. While I was meditating on it, ding dong, it became nighttime before I knew it, or just, time skip, that's cool too. I guess we've probably run out of all free time. Stop hitting the dang thing. Sorry, my chair's so close to this stupid thing. See, I'm still suspicious about that. We go at dawn. I won't hesitate anymore. Kaede has taught me. No, but I'm still suspicious about that, because it's like they were circling him so closely. If they were protecting him, I imagine you might have had like 1 or 2 stationed at the opening of the, passageway or something like that. But the way that things were set up with them, it was more like they weren't trying to leave any gaps for him to, like, exit out through or something. So maybe Monokuma stuck us the flashback light somehow, and he's kind of gone rogue AI. Rock in a hard place, right? Alright, won't hesitate anymore. Kaede has taught me. I have to do it. To live, to find a reason to live. I will fight. I spent that night with that thought nestled deep into my heart.
Don't panic, just stay calm and listen. Well, if you're watching this Monokuma Theater segment, it's already too late. You kids might not know, but to a 100% cotton mascot like me, hope is, well, the thought of seeing young people brimming with hope, killing each other just to survive, watching their hope fade away, there's nothing more despair-inducing than that. My dear students, carrying humanity's hope, betraying, deceiving, and killing each other. It makes me oh so sad. Oh, how I longed to see everyone's despairing faces, soaked in blood and tears. I've gone and done it.
Is he leading us to a greater despair, then? Yeah, nothing there. After the empty announcement from Monokuma, I jumped out of bed. Alright, here we go. First, to the dining hall. Away! I grabbed the charged electro hammer and ran out of my room. Who's ready to beat down some doors? Nope, not what I was after. Alright, let's see who everyone is first. I guess we are all at the dining hall. Fair enough. Can I just get to the thing that I am after? There it is. Boop, boop, boop. Dining hall, yes. Okay, good, everybody is here.
Well, here.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready?
Of course! My electro hammer is all recharged.
Maki roll, you want to give us the signal? At that moment, I realized one of us didn't have their electro hammer. Maki? Where's your electro hammer?
Nope.
I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. This is much better. Okay. A knife? Well, I suppose you know best.
Then we're off.
Before that, there's something I want to say. I scouted out the hangar yesterday.
Huh?
You scouted out the hangar? Yeah, I discovered that Kaede was trapped in the hangar's bathroom.
I see.
The bathroom. I see. That certainly is the best place to lock someone up.
And I also saw... yeah, weird stuff there. Monokuma by the hangar being protected by 4 exosols.
Is that alright?
So we have to be careful that we aren't spotted. Oh, I saw that too. What? You saw that? Were you at the hangar too, Kibo?
Yes.
Yes, I thought maybe I could get through to Kokichi before we carry out our plan. So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. Please, for the love of God, Keebs, tell me you didn't give anything away.
What?
You tried to talk to him on your own?
Well,
I'm sorry. I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully.
How did it go?
It went about as well as expected. There was no response at all.
But I did witness a few things.
Yeah?
What? What did you witness?
Well,
We can discuss that later. For now, I'll share what I saw that's relevant to our plan.
for now.
Shushu saw 4 exocells that appear to be guarding Monokuma. While I saw one of them enter the hangar.
No.
Just one?
Yes.
Yes, the green exocell. The one that...
I remember correctly.
the green one. I'm sure I saw that one guarding Monokuma. Oh no, wait. That was me, right? Sorry. That one was guarding Monokuma. I made sure to stay out of sight while I watched. Neither the alarm system nor the electric barrier reacted to the exocell's presence.
Could it be?
Does that mean the alarm system and the electric barrier don't work on the exocells?
That's right.
Considering it's where the exocells are stored, that would appear to be a safe assumption.
Anyway, there are 2 exocells in the hangar. We should be careful. We only have one chance.
Okay.
Since this is our only electro bomb, we can't afford to miss.
You're right.
That's exactly right.
Well then, we're out for real this time.
Everyone!
Let's go. We must end the killing game once and for all, no matter what.
Charged! Energized and motivated, the group rushed out of the dining hall, one after the other.
All
Alright, here I go. I love to imagine this. Everybody's just like bolting out. We just stand there for a minute thinking before we fall behind. Charge! 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 Why am I doing this? Like, I'll teleport. No. Q. Sorry. There we go. Wrong way. Charge! Did my teleportation skills beat them? Probably not. I'm like lagging 10 minutes behind everyone else. Probably just waiting there for me like, took you so long, Shushu. Everyone must have gone to the hangar already. I shouldn't be late. Yeah, maybe you should have gone with the group. Insane thought, I know. Okay, we should be able to just... That ain't good. Huh? Monokuma's not here. He should have been protected by the exocells, but they already seem damaged. And the exocells were all shut down. They don't look like they're going to move. What's going on? Can I approach them? And there are only 3 of them. There should be 2 more in the hangar then.
That's true.
Just like Kibo said, we should consider ourselves lucky that there's only 2. If all 5 of them are here, it'd be impossible to execute the plan.
All right.
Alright, let's keep moving. Okay, fine. I'll play along. Hey, look in the bathroom window first, maybe? It's dangerous to call for Kaede now. This will all be for naught if Kokichi finds us. Yeah, fair enough.
Well then.
Everyone is here. Let's get started right away. I'm ready.
Are you okay?
Maki, are you ready with the electro bomb?
Hey,
Who do you think you're talking to?
It's similar to a grenade, except the detonation lags a bit after you push the switch. Once we roll this to the front of the shutter, it should disable the alarm system.
that's obvious.
This won't fail.
The electro bomb has an effective range of 50 yards and lasts for 2 hours. If Kokichi's remote control is disabled, we'll stand a chance against the exocells.
All right.
Let's stop Kokichi before he gets into the exocell. But be ready for the worst. We might have to use the electro hammers. Something tells me this isn't going to go the way we think it is. If he gets into that exocell, I'll stop him with the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
What's the
What's
matter?
wrong, Maki Roll? We're all ready to start, you know.
That's true.
Yeah, alright.
She has a bad feeling too, I think.
Then let's go.
Maki triggered the electro bomb and rolled it in front of the shutter.
And then... Yay, it worked. Right? Did it not work?
100%.
Okay. The alarm system is disabled. Now we can approach the control panel. You thought it was shut down
Shuichi.
too, though. Shushu, will you do the honors?
Leave it to
Alright,
me.
yeah, leave it to me. Got it. Yeah! Break it up. Alright, if I hit the control panel with this, as I swung the electro hammer, I suddenly noticed it's pretty fucking scratched up. I think that might be from a certain little bear.
Huh?
The control panel is covered in marks as if damaged by something sharp. Like bear claws. Shushu, what are you doing? Hurry up! So sorry, I've got it. No time to think now. I aimed my swing at the control panel and brought it down as hard as I could.
Oh my!
The electric barrier turned off.
Everyone!
Let's go. We all ran through the shutter at once.
We won't let Kokichi do whatever he wants anymore.
Something bad awaits us, I can feel it.
You'd better be ready. This is it.
All right.
The remnants of despair, and here and now.
After opening the shutter, we burst into the hangar, electro hammers in hand. To end this killing game, to end this despair, to feel even more despair than we could have ever imagined. Kaido. God damn it, Kokichi. Fucking knew it. Oh, look who's back.
What?
A body has been discovered. Everyone, please gather at the Exisol hangar. The killing game just keeps going and going. The despair's not over
At least we can legally execute Kokichi now, right? Unless it was Monokuma, then... what do we do? Chapter 5, Voyage, without passion or purpose.
What is this? What's going on?
Gotta love that choir, though. Chaos and madness, confusion and turmoil. I couldn't stay calm. I couldn't keep it in. It was too much to spare.
What is that blood?
It can't be.
The body discovery announcement. Does that mean someone's in that press?
What?
Who?
The only one in the hangar were Kokichi and Kaido. It must be one of them.
Huh?
What? Either Kokichi or Kaido is dead.
Oh, look.
Huh?
Those clothes. They're Kaido's.
What did you say?
Then the one in the hydraulic press is...
No, it's not possible.
Oh, looks like you have a lot of twists and turns to sort out during the class trial. That's what the killing game's all about, after all.
Yep, he's gone rogue.
And so, I will now pass out the Monokuma file. Don't say you're getting bored of this, because things are about to get interesting.
Are they Monokuma? Are they really? I'm not sure what else we could get that's interesting.
I hope you pour your heart and soul into this investigation, too.
Hold on. We have to investigate? So the killing game is going to continue?
Killing game will continue.
If the killing game is continuing and Monokuma is still moving, then...
That's right.
It means the mastermind, Kokichi, is still alive.
What
If
was that?
Kokichi's still alive, then that means the one dead over there is... Kaido?
No, that's not possible. There has to be some mistake. There's no way Kaido could die. It has to be a lie. I made a run for the body when... Calm down. Maki-san, stop me. Calm down. How can you say that, Maki? Kaido is... I've seen so much death already. Death of both good and bad people. It doesn't bother me anymore.
Wait!
Doesn't bother you? What are you talking about?
Shut up.
More importantly, where's Kokichi?
Why?
That's right, I don't see him anywhere. He should be somewhere in this hangar. You know, bragging and such.
He ran away. We need to catch him immediately. He's obviously the culprit.
Indeed.
Let's split up and look for him. Leave no stone unturned.
Why?
No matter how good at hide and seek he is, we can't let him get away with this.
Wait. Can't leave yet. We need to investigate. We don't know for certain if that dead body is Kaito. We haven't explored all the possibilities yet.
What?
If it's not Kaito, then who's dead in there? Are you saying it's Kokichi? Then why is the killing game still continuing? I don't know!
Why?
And if Kaito is alive, why hasn't he shown himself yet?
I have a feeling it's something with Monokuma, but I just... Ugh. Is it Kaito? Is it Kokichi? It can only be one of them, or it could be you, Keebs. One of you. I don't think it's any of the girls.
Are you saying he's hiding because he's the culprit?
Stop it.
Don't say such a stupid thing. Kaito being the culprit is even more impossible than him being dead.
That's impossible.
I don't think Kaito could have killed Kokichi in the first place. He was wounded, remember? And his opponent, the mastermind of the killing game, could control the exosols at will. Even brought one inside, Kuibo said. How could Kaito have killed someone like that when he was sick and wounded?
I don't know. I'm just saying it's possible. Ah, and even if it is Kokichi that was killed, that doesn't mean that Kaito is the culprit.
But how?
So does that mean the culprit is one of us?
Wait, that's impossible!
Right.
No matter how shocking Kaito's death is, saying we're suspects is going too far.
I understand what they mean. The initial evidence suggests Kaito is dead. But I just can't believe that. Or perhaps I don't want to believe that. I can't believe Kaito is dead. We need irrefutable proof. Let's investigate. We need to find the truth here with our own hands and reveal the truth in the trial.
Don't tell
So you
me.
want to continue the killing game?
Because...
Clash trial will be held either way. We should investigate. I don't know if we'll find hope or despair, but we have to find the truth. It all starts there. You're an impressive detective through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it. That's right. I have to do this. For Kaito and his belief in me. To keep my promise to Kaito.
I understand.
You're right. If the clash trial is going to happen anyway, then we should investigate. But we already know the answer.
But we can't die here. We decided to live for hope.
My main concern is how Kokichi will react if we accuse him of being the culprit. If he just plays dumb and runs away, there will be nothing we can do.
No, I don't think so. Junko Inoshima cherished the killing game rules. So if the remnants of despair worshipped her, I don't think they'd ignore those.
Then it'll be easy to deal with him. We just need to vote for him in the clash trial. Maki, this sounds dangerous. It sounds like a very dangerous line of thinking this far into the game.
Nah, that's true.
There's much more going on here. We just need to find out what. I understand the others, but why Maki? Why is she accepting Kaito's death so easily?
Well then.
Oh, that crap again.
Well then, let's review the Monokuma file. Is that okay with you, Shushu?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good with that. Victim unknown. The body was discovered in the exosol hangar. The victim was crushed by a drug pressed and is unidentifiable. Not much to go on there. Monokuma file number 5 has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad.
Nah, that's it. That doesn't tell us anything.
The identity of the victim is unknown. It doesn't even tell us that much.
I don't care.
Doesn't matter. We already know who the victim and culprit are. The culprit who killed Kaito is definitely Kokichi.
No.
Wait, Maki, it's still too early to decide that. It's true that the evidence points to Kokichi being alive, but... found a sticker on my shirt. Kaito told me. Don't worry. I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. What if he killed Kokichi? trying to do something. There's no hiding because he's ashamed of the killing game. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax. I want to believe in the promise Kaido made. I want you to believe in that with me. I refuse to investigate with you. Huh? What? Why?
You don't know.
You're not calm at the moment. Right now, you're acting like Kaido back in Gonta's class trial. It was like this at that time too, wasn't it? You can't fight despair with just belief. It's not that simple. Maki turned her back to me and left. Maki! It's too... There's something about the air in here that's making me feel off. Could be the dead body. I don't know if it's the electro bomb is to blame, or if I'm malfunctioning somehow, but I'm starting to feel somewhat sick.
What?
I don't feel weird at all.
Then
It's gotta be because of the electro bomb. Kibo's an electronic appliance after all, so yeah, you should probably get out of here. Don't call me an appliance.
okay.
I'm telling you, appliances should go rest outside. She's trying to be caring here. Really, I'm fine, but I suppose I'll go investigate outside for now. Kibo left the hanger swaying side to side a bit. Don't pass out on us now, Keebs. Then I think I'll start investigating too.
Oh, will you be okay by yourself? I could go with you if you want.
No, you don't have to worry. I'll be fine by myself. If the body's like that, then we don't have to worry about anyone messing with it. So it should be fine for all of us to investigate by ourselves. Himiko left in a hurry.
I wonder if Himiko suspects
Suspects who?
everyone. Because if there's fewer of us, there's fewer people who could be the culprit, right? Of course, it's obviously Kokichi, but like you said, there could be another possibility. Maybe that's what she's thinking.
I did suggest that possibility. The culprit might not be Kokichi or Kaido, but a third party. Anyone could be the culprit.
Seems like
We were united towards hope before all this, but now we're split up.
could
Could it be that's why Kokichi killed Kaido?
To disrupt our harmony.
Because if not, then what reason would he have to kill Kaido? Maybe that's what this class trial is going to be for too. The reason Kokichi's going to hold us, to hold this class trial might be to separate us.
Skipping lines there. To separate us.
like I thought?
In the end, we were all gathered around Kaido. He was the one keeping us together. If that's why he killed Kaido, then we're completely caught in his trap.
Indeed we are. It's all part of Kokichi's plan to separate us. This is exactly what he wanted. I'm still suspecting that Monokuma might have gone rogue. We're split up. I can't get anyone to cooperate with the investigation. We don't have much information to go on. The Monokuma file has been some help, but it's not enough this time.
But
No point in standing around complaining. I just have to do it. Time to start. To solve the mystery and find the truth behind it. I'm going to begin the investigation. Investigation start! Let's do it. I'll start here. Alright, I'm going to inspect every single piece of evidence here. Okay, so we do have the 2 exocells in here. Let's see, what else do I got? Let's start with the hydraulic press. The hydraulic press is down and there's blood in the area. There's also drag marks. Hydraulic press is controlled by these buttons. If we use this to lift up the hydraulic press, we should be able to check the body. I don't really want to do that, though. Well, tough titties, buddy. We gotta get to this. Trace his blood first. What's this, a blood stain? It's a faint trail of blood leading to the press. A swipe pattern as if dragged. All the way from the bathroom. It looks as if it's coming from the bathroom. Bloodstain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. Swipe pattern bloodstain has been added to the monopage. Alright, let's lift her up. These controls move the hydraulic press. It can go up, down, and stop. Wait! That's why it was dragged from the bathroom. the body was not deceased in the... Well, no, it was... The body had to have been deceased before being put in the hydraulic press because it could detect, you know, signs of life and it wouldn't crush down on a living person. We tested that with Kibo. So, the body was already dead when it was placed into it, so the actual crime occurred into the bathroom. And it was put in there to cover up whatever the body was. I don't want to see a crushed body, no matter who it is. But I have to do it.
All right.
Have to know. Can we have another situation like the first game, where it's another body from the past that we thought was dead? Or that technically was dead, I guess, but whatever. I have to know. I made up my mind, took a breath, and pressed the button. Huh? It's not moving. Pressed the button a few more times. The press still wouldn't move.
Why?
Strange, it moved when I pressed it last time. Oh! After looking around the press, I found... Oh, no, the power cord is cut, but also electro bomb, probably. I see, there's no power, so the hydraulic press won't move. This can't be a coincidence. The power cord was cut on purpose so we can identify the body. This must be the work of the culprit. The hydraulic press has been added to the truth bullet section of your modipad. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. I'm honestly a little relieved, but I shouldn't say that out loud. I should take another look at the controls. There must be some clue here. In addition to the control buttons, there's an emergency stop button. The press would have been stopped instantly if you used this. Well, if the culprit were planning this murder, they'd have no use for it. Hydraulic press uses an infrared sensor for safety reasons. This device will come to a halt when the sensor detects a living organism. What concerns me more is that safety function. That's right, the hydraulic press should have had a safety function. If the infrared sensor detects a living thing, the press stops automatically. Well, it didn't stop when Kibo tried it before, but Kibo was not alive. If the sensor detected a person, the safety should have stopped the press automatically. Stop automatically, huh? Safety function has been added to the truth bullets. Let's see, we also have... This is the green exisal. There's an exisal right in the middle of the hangar. The hatch is open as well. The cockpit is exposed. Somebody was riding in that. So this is how it looks on the inside, huh? It's small, but big enough for one person. Oh, Monokami, got an insight here for me. Huh? The hatch is open? Ain't that weird? How strange. Only the monocubs can turn off the electronic lock and open the hatch. Only the monocubs can open the hatch. Normally, the monocubs are the only ones who can pilot the exisals. Normally being the key word. But because of the electro hammer thingy, the electronic lock is all screwed up. Have you mentioned this to anyone else? Nope, no one's asked me about it either. And even if I had been asked, it would have been irrelevant information to you anyway. An electronic lock on the hatch that only the monocubs can disable. Which must be why only the monocubs can control the exisals, but the electro hammers have Maki. God damn it. Son of a bitch. She did it. That's the real reason why she doesn't have the electro hammer. I'm betting money on that. That's why she doesn't have the electro hammer. She used it last night. This is probably all a rescue gone botched or something. She probably just figured it out herself. God damn it, Maki. What have you done? I'm trying to think what she could be doing it for. Because now I'm thinking,
If it was her and she doesn't want us investigating it, then Kaido's sleeve sticking out is probably a red herring. And that's definitely Kokichi in there. But then why, again, Rogue AI Monokuma probably is the best bet there, but... Is she going to kill all of us? Like, what's her name for Fufu? And stuff, except this time it's Kaido. But Kaido's sick, it's not... And he wanted... that's probably why he's not here. She probably has him tied up somewhere. What if he killed Kokichi and she's covering it for him? But she's like hiding him so he won't spill the beans or something. But he's still gonna have to be at the class trial if he is alive. I don't see that happening though. I don't see that them being willing to do that to us. I mean, sure, she likes Kaido and all that, but she wouldn't just like mass suicide the group, right? I don't know. This is going to be an issue. I mean, it already is an issue, but still. Which must be why only the Monocups can control the Exosols. But if you could disable the lock, you could control the Exosol. Patch's electronic lock has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monopad. And what if... Because she had the bomb yesterday morning with it. And so she probably used it on the group of the Exosols, which freed Monokuma. She hijacked one of them and took it inside over here. Because Tsumugi confirmed that she's been watching the hatch or the hangar all night and stuff, and Kibo said he saw the green one leave out when he went to investigate and go through it automatically. And if she's been watching it and they've been doing like shift rotations or something, then she probably saw it pass through or something like that anyway. Alright, so that's been added to the Truth Bullet section of our monopads. The red Exosol is completely still.
Hey,
Shushu, it's dangerous there. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart.
No.
No, it shouldn't move anymore. Not without the Monocubs or Kokichi. So it's just a pile of scrap then. Please, don't scare me like that.
With my magic.
Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic. But I suppose that if Kokichi was alive, he could move it at any time by remote. Well, why didn't you say so sooner? That is if Kokichi is alive. But that remote control Kokichi has for the Exosols. What is it exactly? Does he have that because he's a mastermind? There seems to be more to this story. Painting machine. This machine... This has to have some kind of relevance or else we couldn't click it. It looks like a machine used to paint the Exosols. It smells kind of like paint thinner. It looks the same as before. Probably not related to the case. Probably. Washing machine, maybe? This looks like a car wash. I imagine it's for cleaning the Exosols. It doesn't look like it's been used in a while. I don't see any clues. Alright, let's see. Nope, not what I want to do. What is the button? Dude, I'm always terrible with these. Not control. Where's my investigate button? Give me a minute. Just trying to remember what my button is. Okay, I thought it was, but I guess I just skipped over it. So yeah. We got that. We got the press control panel. We got the hydraulic press. We got the washing machine and the paint thing. Should we talk to the girls before we go to the toilet, or toilet and girl? No.
Let's talk to the girls first, and then we can get to the toilet. Or we'll talk to one, and then do the toilet, and then the other girl.
The Monokuma file this time barely has any information in it at all.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't be much use to us.
It's so useless. He probably shouldn't have even gone out of his way to give it to us.
Oh. You want to talk about that? It's fine. It's fine. A mascot's appearance at a murder scene brings on a sense of relief and peace of mind.
Why? He popped out.
What an attention hog. Of course I want attention. I'm the mascot, for crying out loud. And yet, I've appeared fewer times than that plain Jane Samugi over there. It'd be false advertising if I didn't appear as often as I can, you know?
So rude.
Advertising? What advertising?
No.
Ignore it. Let's just focus on the investigation.
Yeah.
Okay. Toilet! We'll do the toilet first, then we'll come back to Henny. This is the bathroom. Now that I think about it... No! I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokishi's just outside that door. This is the place where Kaido was in prison. Kaido might have left some kind of clues here.
No.
No, he didn't leave anything. He might not be dead. Anyway, I should investigate inside. Yep. Got a couple things in here. Crossbow arrow, crossbow bolts, and a glass bottle. There are arrows on the floor of the bathroom. 3 in total. And blood on all of them. What is this? What happened here? 3 arrows has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. And there were 3 of us that knew with this crossbow. Crossbow, this is the exact one she taught us how to take apart and all that. One of the crossbows from Maki's lab. Why is this here? We're put together, right? That's what we did with it. Crossbow's been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. And it could be easily handed through the window to him. Poison. There's a small bottle in the corner of the room. It's empty.
If I remember
I feel
correctly,
like I've seen this before. The label has blood all over it. I can't read it properly, but I can see the word poison.
could it be?
And if it is poison, this bottle must be taken from my lab. I don't know who brought this here, but it definitely has something to do with this case. I'm guessing tipped the crossbow bolts with the poison so that even if one hit it could be lethal. Small empty bottle has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. A blood stain. A puddle of blood in the center of the room and a swipe pattern from there to the door. What does this mean? Blood stain in the bathroom has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Anything I am missing? The window? Small window for ventilation. This is... Wait, didn't I just look at this? Same window from before. No, I didn't. I just flashbacked, I think. Small window, and it doesn't open all the way. No one would be able to fit through here.
Well,
I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaido would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object, say a crossbow bolt, could fit through. I'm positive of that. Bathroom window has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Okay. Don't think... Oh, wait. Missed that. Ah, this case. Oh, what's in that black case over there? As if backing away from the conversation, Kaido headed to the far shelf. Oh, what's in it? Is it some kind of weapon? This is the case from before, right? A large black case is added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Alright, finished investigating the bathroom. There were more clues than I thought there would be, and one in is particular concerning. Why is the crossbow from Maki's lab here? And the 3 bloody arrows. Those arrows are definitely for the crossbow. But why are all 3 bloodied? I need that bottle of poison. What could that have been used for? There's still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's going to be tricky. Why are we still in here then? Yeah, if we're done. Samugi? Stop playing around with that, please. Alright, Himiko, what do you have?
What? I don't want to talk to you right now, okay? The way you are now, you might start accusing people because you can't believe Kaido's death.
No.
No, that's not.
I don't want to hear your excuses or anything else. Just don't talk to me. If you keep bugging me, I'll give you afro hair with my magic.
I don't see a problem with that, Himiko. She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason she doesn't want to talk to anyone? Did you see something, Himiko? Something that you would like to share? Eventually.
There isn't enough info in the Monokuma file. We don't know the cause of death or time of death. The culprit is probably Kokichi, but I'm worried about the class trial.
Okay, you didn't mention that you moved the exisal. There's an exisal right in the middle of the hangar. Hatches open where the character for brain child. What?
But
When the moniker can disable it, blah blah blah. But on the other hand, if you could disable the lock, you could control the exisal. That was sitting further back, wasn't it? Is that like a glitch, or am I just not paying attention? I could have sworn that thing was in its door. Operation panel. The panel that controls the alarm system and electric barrier. I don't see a reason to turn them back on, though. Okay, what am I missing here? Got that, got that. Got the washing machine. Got the bathroom. Got the hydraulic press. I got the blood trail. Nothing on the ceiling. Okay, can I leave? I think there are still things to investigate here. Like what? I've already talked to everybody. I've already looked at the washing machine. Oh, bit of clothing. There's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kaido's coat sleeve. In that case, the victim must be...
no.
No, that hasn't been determined yet. I need to investigate further. It looks like the left sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press. Only the sleeve is sticking out. No part of the victim's body is visible. Were they crushed completely? So that only the sleeve remains? What's this? The sleeve has a single small hole in it. Hole in the sleeve? What could this be? Crossbow bolt? Kaido's coat has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. But that leaves more questions now. I suppose that's about all the information I can deduce from the hydraulic press. I can't check the body, so I don't have many clues to work with. I'll have to find more clues somewhere else. That's about all I can investigate here in the hangar. There are still questions. The truth is still far out of reach. I still can't deduce who the victim is. I need more clues. I should investigate other areas. I should start with the areas around the hangar. Alright. Yes. Let's look on the outside. Keyboards! The alarm system is off. We must still be affected by the electro bomb.
Alright.
I should investigate this place thoroughly. There might be some clues around here. First up, this is the control panel that the electric barrier protecting the hangar. We hit it with the electro hammer, so it isn't operational right now.
That's true.
That's right. What are these marks here? It looks as if it's been struck by something sharp. What could these be? Oh, wait, how were they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. That's because it had to have been Monokuma! You have to turn off the alarm before you even get close. So how did the person who did this get near the control panel? Hanger's front shutter has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Or it was something with the exisal, but still. I'm thinking Monokuma, because sharp little claws! Anywho. Phew, I think I'm starting to feel a little better now. That's good, Keeves. I'm sorry to worry you, Shushu. I was a bit worried. Totally did just forget you were sick. I'm glad you're feeling better. There was something I needed to ask Kibo. Hey, Kibo, before we went into the hangar this morning, you said... So, I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk to him on your own? I'm sorry, I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully.
How did it go?
It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things.
You said you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see?
Ah, yes. Since we were in a hurry, I only told you about the exisal returning to the hangar.
Okay.
Yes, you said the exisals could pass through the alarm system and barrier to the hangar.
Yes.
I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the exisal, I saw someone heading toward the hangar.
Huh?
You saw someone?
I saw Himiko.
So she does know something.
I was in my lab, trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi. That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something
She
in her
brought the
hands.
crossbow.
I think it was a black bag.
A black bag?
At the time, I assumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi. And since she came back later, I didn't think much of it. But after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious. What did you see? She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I want to suspect her.
You're right.
True, it is suspicious.
Hey!
It's gonna be a Kaede thing all over again. Isn't it? Where they think that just killing the mastermind's gonna end it all, but in reality it just lets Monokuma be free to do whatever the hell he wants. You said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at that time?
Well,
Now that I think about it, she didn't. So she had it coming in, but not leaving. It has to be the black bag that Himiko was carrying. By the way, this is a little off topic, Shushu, but... what is it?
as I
The
thought.
reason I wasn't feeling well may have been due to the electro bomb. But it was because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction such as hay fever.
Which means
So it could have affected a human the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it. Yeah, that must be it.
So that thing Himiko said was bothering him. He really is a bit too sensitive. Kibo's account has been added to the truth blood section of your monopad. And I leveled up and got like right in your face, man. That was weird. I wouldn't even have my finger on the move button. Okay, maybe we can do the outside window. This is the bathroom window. This is the hangar's only window, and it's not possible to fit through.
I knew it.
That means the only way to get into this hangar is through the shutter. Okay, well, that's nothing we didn't know already. Passageways! Okay, let's investigate these guys. You can't use the enter over here, so I need to be extra particularly investigative. I fucking knew it. There's an electro hammer here, but why? And it's out of power. It must have been used. But used for what? But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So, if you use it against an exisal, it'll run out of juice with just one shot, got it?
If I remember
If the electro hammer's power is expended, it requires 24 hours to recharge. We know that for certain. The used electro hammer has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopod. I remember the sight I saw yesterday. Exisal is protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. The Exisal should have been around him. So why were they still protecting Monokuma? And 4 of them too. I suppose I was so caught up thinking about Kokichi I ignored Monokuma.
Somebody thinking about me? Paying attention, listen up, take heed, I say.
Monokuma?
And
It's just, I noticed that you came this way last night, Shushu.
Huh?
You were acting all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep into the adult movie section of the video store. But you didn't need to sneak around because the Exisals wouldn't have attacked you.
Hey!
What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak.
Because everyone's coming to rent adult movies, so in a way everyone's going there and it's the same.
Wait!
No, not that. I meant the Exisals not attacking us.
yeah,
Oh, at the time, the Exisals were on autopilot and directed only to observe me. Their movements are limited now that the Mono Cubs aren't around to pilot them.
Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So the Exisals were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focusing on Monokuma.
Hey!
Why are you telling me all of this? This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage.
hey,
But we're not talking about that, we're talking about this. Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way it'll be fair to all the participants.
So someone else besides me knows this. Why wouldn't they share this information?
okay.
Okay, that's all I can tell you. By the way, renting movies is so old school. It's more thrilling to illegally download them. It's like trying not to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath during sex.
Gotta make a bogey, man. This information about the Exisals could be a clue to solving this case. I should remember this. Exisals protecting Monokuma has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. It's the electro hammer. And Exisal yellow. What exactly did I witness here? I know for certain that the Exisals are being controlled by Kokichi's remote control, but why were they focusing on Monokuma? They're all probably going to say the same thing, huh? But I focus on Monokuma. Focus on Monokuma. So, I think my working theory at the moment is kind of turning out to be pretty on spot, but Himiko's kind of tossed a hitch in it. And now that Monokuma has dropped that extra piece of info, I'm wondering if maybe he wasn't lying again. And stuff like, all he did before was lie, and such, so why should this time be any different? What if he wasn't actually the mastermind, or what if he's not the only remnant of despair that's in here? Because why would somebody else know all this stuff with Monokuma? Other than, you know, the mastermind. I've investigated thoroughly inside. I should check out the around the hangar now. Okay, so there's clearly something I missed. The only place I would imagine would be here. And I've talked to everyone there is to talk to. And I've looked at all the Exisals. There's no hints with that. Let's see. Maybe something outside the door? Or maybe something on the ground around here. Just let me look at the ground. Jesus. It forces you to look up whenever you move. Let's take a look. Hanger shutter. Hanger shutter. There's a security alarm here. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote, a loud alarm would go off around the entire academy. We had to use an electro bomb to disable the sensor and the alarm. That's how we got into the hangar. It's not exactly a bomb, though. Even if it's called an electro bomb, it jams electronic signals by scattering particles and your electromagnetic waves. 2 hours, any electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. How many times do I have to say this? It's perfect for any secret activities, too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. The invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. Now that I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs total. So one could have been used on the exosols, another could have been used on the alarm, and then, you know, go in and out, and then use it on the alarm again in the morning. One was stolen by Maki, but what of the other 2? Let's see. Extra bomb has been added to the toothwood section of your money bead. And it could have been handed out of the window, too. To get it to, take care of the first alarm. And stuff if Kokichi was already dead by that point. That's about all I was concerned with in the hangar. But I still don't have enough clues. There have to be more. The other places that might yield some clues are Maki's lab and my lab. The crossbow in the bathroom, the bottle of poison. I need to investigate those leads.
Alright.
I should inspect the 3 exosols that were protecting Monokuma. Why were they protecting him in the first place? That might be related to the case as well. Do I have to really go back to the exosols again? Or am I good here? Because maybe they were expecting me to investigate that before I actually went to the exosols. Let's try to get out and see if I can. Yes, yes I can. Freedom! Alright. Let's just walk along. I haven't been doing enough searching for my hidden Monokumas, so I think maybe walking to the labs will be a good bet today. You just want to give a quick little look around for each one. Okay, I think everybody is upstairs with this. Okay, Ultimate Maid Lab, Ultimate Musician, Classroom. Going to his lab. Other staircase. Tennis. I think Maki's is on this floor. There she is. Maki's room. Ultimate Assassin Lab. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Alright, everyone's here. Hope you're all ready. Are those the weapons? So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma. It's because Kaido had them. Let's see, the back bag was over here. As I suspected, there are 2 black bags here identical to the one in the hangar. They're cases for the crossbows. The crossbows are inside but disassembled.
No.
Looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. But there are 2. When I was here with Kaido before, there were 3. There were 3 of them! And I'm sure Kaido didn't have a crossbow with him.
that's true.
In that case, the crossbow and the hangar must have come from here, which means someone must have brought it to the hangar from here. But it's fairly difficult to put together the crossbow. I don't believe you'd be able to do it unless Maki taught you.
No.
I'll think more about that later. For now, I need to investigate. Crossbow has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your body prepared. Okay, what else can I look at? Weapon shelf. Feels as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Could it be because you brought that stuff with Kaede before? In the flashback? Alright, everyone here, blah blah blah. Those weapons, let me go, they're weapons. Because Kaede had them, yeah. Okay, so that's basically the same thing. Firearms. Look at all these guns. Even if they're all airsoft guns, it's a remarkable sight. Well, I think that just about covers it, yeah? Would you like to leave? Yes, I would. Alright. Let's see, where's our lab at again? Make sure we've been going the right way. Okay, computers. Yep, there's mine. Ultimate Detective Lab. That bottle of poison in the hangar. I need to confirm that it came from here. Let's see. Small glass bottles, perhaps? Knight's Hate Antidote, Hemlock Antidote, Arsenic Antidote. There are a bunch of bottles on top of the desk. Did somebody take them out? These bottles all say antidote, though. And that poison label was covered with a lot of blood. What if it was an antidote? According to the labels, each bottle is only one dose, and each one only works on a specific poison.
Well,
I suppose that makes sense. There are plenty of different kinds of poison, so that must be true for antidotes. Cubicle shelf. There are several bottles of poison lined up here. I haven't seen any poison outside the lab, so the small bottle of poison I found must have come from here. Strike 9 poison. There's a little less liquid inside this bottle than the others. It says Strike 9 poison. Although it requires time to circulate, even a small amount in the body will result in certain death. This poison takes some time to spread, yeah. Can be lethal. I can't imagine that there's a smaller amount in this bottle for no reason. This must be a clue. Poison has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monopad. Strike 9 poison and antidotes. This is disconcerting. None of the antidotes are for Strike 9 poison, though. They're all for different poisons. What could that mean? That is a true puzzle there. Alright, I've investigated this room thoroughly. I didn't find any evidence to suggest Kaede isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest Kokichi isn't dead. Monokuma is still moving around, and the killing game hasn't ended. And Kaido's clothes were in the hydraulic press, which means the victim must be...
no.
No, it's too soon to be thinking like that. If I investigate some little more, I'll find something. There's still time. I should head back to the hangar. Perhaps I missed something. I should check again. Well, if you can insist, man. Alright. I don't imagine what else there could be, though. I'm sure somebody will have probably investigated and found something brand new. I don't seem to be able to teleport anywhere, though. That means that when I exit this room, there's probably going to be something to go down. I wonder if I can go on ahead to Kaito's observatory thing. See if I can find any hints down there. Okay, back down to Maki's level. Yeah, we haven't been anybody else's rooms too much lately. Just at that, I mean, I suppose we could walk around in them during free time, or could have walked around during free time, but just never really occurred to me to, you know, look into them too much more. We get to see them when we need to. So what's the point, babe? Okay, and out the front door. I thought I would have run into something before now. Why wouldn't it let me teleport then? Alright. Back to the hangar. Let's see if Samugi has found anything new or have Himiko has cracked, huh? Keebs is gone. Okay, everybody's back in business.
Shuichi!
Oh, Shushu, can you come with me? Is something wrong? I found something strange in the bathroom. Please hurry. He shouted quickly and ran into the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kibo? Maki roll. You want to talk about this? Maki. Why is it so easy for you to believe Kaido is dead? Smoogie, any thoughts on the matter?
Hey, it's almost time for the class trial to start, right? Was no one able to find Kokichi?
I wonder. I haven't heard from anyone.
I see.
I wonder where he went off to.
Did he disappear? Can't still be in the hangar. Or under there.
Could it be?
Shushu, do you think the one who died was Kokichi?
Huh?
I mean, your face says you want to think that.
It's
But I
plain to
think
see.
that's just plain impossible. Kokichi's been manipulating us all from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaido. Of course, I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaido or anything.
I know, you're probably right. Smoogie has a good point. We still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi died, but I'm certain that one of them must have. Kokichi's disappearance has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your Metapade. We're gonna have a problem if they don't make the perpetrator or victim show up for the class trial. Let's see.
Kibo was looking for you, you know. Hurry and get to the bathroom. I'm not going to ask what you're going to do with a robot in the bathroom. That's your business.
It's on Himiko's mind. Oh dear. Gross. Oh wait, it's Kokishi's clothes.
Hey!
Kibo, what are you looking at?
Yes.
Take a look at this.
Those definitely weren't there before. These are Kokichi's clothes. It's soaked and wrinkled, but it's no doubt these are Kokichi's. Wait, were they shoved into the toilet?
But...
Where did you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom. Why are they soaked?
Well, the toilet seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down the drain and pulled out these clothes. It looked like they couldn't be flushed all the way.
Couldn't be flushed all the way. Why were these clothes in the toilet in the first place?
Yeah.
Yes, it was very brave of me, and thanks to that, I managed to find an important clue. Now, Shushu, please investigate as much as you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Clogging the toilet, huh? But this isn't the time to hesitate. Kokichi's clothes. Found in the bathroom. They are found in the toilet. Someone must have tried to flush them. Who would do that?
What's the matter?
Something the matter. Please investigate.
Yeah, okay. Do you need to really hover over me like that, though? The ultimate detective can't stop here. This has to be an important clue. Alright. I made up my mind, grab Kokichi's soaked clothes, and spread them open. Huh? There's a small hole in the back. And blood. Lots and lots of blood. There's another small hole on the sleeve. This is about the same size as the one on Kaido's sleeve. There are traces of blood around the holes too. What does this mean? It could mean that he was attacked. In that case, there's a chance Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press.
Thank you.
Ah, Kiba, thank you. Thank you. This is a very important clue.
Well,
Oh, I'm happy I was able to help, but I must decline shaking that hand of yours, seeing as I shoved mine down a toilet and it's kinda gross right now.
No.
Ah, your hands aren't clean either, though. Kokichi's clothes has been added to the truth bullets. But if Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press, where did Kaido go? Why not show himself? And why is this game still going even though the mastermind is dead?
If this is awkward, shoo, I can leave and give you some privacy.
Huh?
You're concerned about that? No. Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink and left the bathroom. Yay, group hand wash. And there we go.
It's about that time. That's right. It's time for the class trial, where hope and despair meet head-on. Please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard and head to the trial grounds. Everyone needs to be there. Got it?
Aye, Captain.
Anyone who's absent will be swiftly and permanently punished.
Well, we're about to have our answer one way or another.
I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time.
Well, we're gonna find out. Everyone needs to be there. That means Kokichi or Kaido. Whoever is alive will be there.
Then
At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. Well, any last words, guys? Smoogie.
It's already starting. All of us. That means Kokichi will come too.
Himiko?
It's time. I'll go on ahead then.
I'm gonna have to crack you like an egg later, Missy. Alright, Keebs.
Well, we are out of time.
if I must.
Let's head to the trial grounds. We need to settle our business with Kokichi.
Indeed, we must. Let's find out who our perpetrator is, and then we are going to have to end the episode. And we'll save the trial for next time. Or at least the first half of it, depending. Alright. Then we'll get into thoughts and opinions after we find out who it is. But no one's here.
This isn't everyone, right?
Kaido and Kokichi aren't here. Could they both be dead? I bet Kokichi is already there.
You
As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
no.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaido's alive. Cut it out. Do you want to die? Maki. This is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, then I know I'll lose to despair. Lose to despair?
You don't know?
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5.
That's right. We're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi no matter what I have to sacrifice. No matter what she has to sacrifice. Are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair, but something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaido would say at a time like this. What would he say to us now? If it was Kaido.
Shushu, I understand you don't want to believe it, but Kaido's not here anymore.
Neither is Kokichi, clearly.
It'll be okay.
I'm fine. I'll be on my guard the whole time.
Right.
I'm filled with the combined power of hope and magic right now.
Makiro.
You
I'll defeat
bastard.
Kokichi no matter what I have to sacrifice. We can't lose. You're going to a dark place, Maki. Not sure it's great. Let's go. No matter what Kokichi is scheming, there's no way we can lose. After all, we're the students of Hope Speak Academy. Well, they have to be in there, one of them or neither of them. I'm wondering if they're going to be all like, oh yeah, the person's alive, but we're not going to have them here. But then we couldn't question them. Too many issues. Alright, let's see it. We didn't say a word to one another. Everybody just gets in. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. We had lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite that despair, we had found a new reason to live, to win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? As those thoughts pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival.
Ha! Battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is truly a magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this. Yeah, it's looking quite classic, isn't it? Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Maki was right. The person who should be here isn't. Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts. Whoa, what's going on? What are you scheming now?
No.
It doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming. This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but will never give up. Hope will never submit to despair. Oh, for the love of... No! Rules have been violated. No rules have been violated on my watch, you know? Sorry.
Shut up.
It's kind of misleading with my tone there.
Whatever, hurry up and start. We'll end it with the class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair no matter what. So get ready.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death, add a dash of lies and truth, bake it in the fires of conflict. And when it's golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent class trial.
And once more we face the class trial. Was the one who died Kaido or Kokichi? I can't say for certain, but I still believe Kaido wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. But I will fight to prove it. I will fight with everyone. To grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight! I will fight in the trial of truth and lies! And that is, I guess, where we're going to end it, because they aren't getting to it quick enough, and I'm having the very strong suspicion that whoever our actual killer isn't going to be present for this trial. So, let's see. Oh, my legs. Alright. I'm strongly suspecting that it is Kokichi underneath the press, or that possibly both of them. All that. I think that's less likely. I think it's more likely that Kokichi is under the press and that Maki and Himiko probably plotted with Kaido to kill Kokichi, thinking that it would probably end the game. And all that. And it kind of backfired, much like it did for Kaede. I'm also suspecting that Kokichi might not have been the mastermind, but maybe working with the actual mastermind, and that there is more than one remnant of despair that has infiltrated the group, or something to that effect. Or that I'm still thinking that he had Monokuma on lockdown, so maybe he was trying to hijack whatever you want to call the situation from the actual mastermind. It is a question. All that, but the one that raises more questions is Kaido's sleeve with the hole in it, because it's clear with Kokichi's bloody clothing that he was shot at least in the back and shoulder, I think is where the other one was, and such, and so that makes sense. The belts were probably dipped with poison and all of that good stuff, but it's like, how did Kaido's... I'm trying to think. Because how did Kaido's sleeve get shot then? And stuff, like, did Kokichi stab him with a crossbow bolt or something? I don't know. That's a tough one. And I'm thinking Himiko is probably staying silent because she doesn't know who to believe or trust in this situation. That, or she's just willing to, you know, die already. Because, I mean, she was kind of the first one to go with suicide out of the group. And I'm thinking Maki as well is probably just, you know, trying to stay silent, pass it on, and cover it up so that Kaido can be the one to live. And all that. But I don't know what the purpose of that would be. And stuff, since he's already sick and most likely dying, given all the blood he's been coughing up. It's going to be a complicated one. It's going to be an interesting one to kind of work out. But it looks like, for once, we have most of the bare bones of what happened. So, we will save the rest of it for the next trial. And until then, like and subscribe if you want to. And thank you for watching.